Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's a breezy day here, but it's a good day to be inside, and I'm glad you could come join me here in the study. I've been thinking over this past season about stories, and we know that Christmas is a great time to tell stories. But there's a story that Jesus told that maybe we don't often associate with Christmas time, but it does have a famous line in it. In fact, it's almost as famous, perhaps, as some of those lines from the Christmas carols that we hum over and over again this time of year. The line is, "The last will be first, and the first will be last." Well, as Jesus was telling that story, it's one of those ones that really radiate in my mind, and I often enjoy telling to men. For some reason, it seems to gravitate in my mind to men, and because it's a story about men out working, and as Jesus draws us in to the storyline, he proposes to us this scenario. There was a man who owned a field and he needed people to work. So he went out early in the morning, hired some men to work in his field for a day's worth of wages. As the day went on, he realized he needed more help, and he went out and hired some more people midday. And then by nearing the end of the day, the owner of the field realized that there were some men still hanging around in the town square looking for work for that day. And with an hour left of daylight, he hires those men and brings them on to work for the last hour of the day. When it came time to pay at the end of the day, the paymaster started with the last ones who were hired. They were paid first. So the men who had been there, worked for the day, were paid their full day wage. By the time it got to paying the ones who were hired first in the day, they were thinking, "Oh, this is going to be good. We're going to get some extra pay out of this." And the paymaster gave them their day worth of wages, and they started to grumble and complain. How come that guy who got hired late in the day gets the same amount of pay as I do, and I worked the entire day and had to face the heat and the labor of the full day? And then that's when the story, in a sense, really hits me between the eyes. In fact, it really stands out to me as not only a story about people working, but really the main point that the Lord is trying to make, and a point that is made throughout the Christmas season. Because the owner of the field turns to the man and says, "Why are you complaining about how I spend my money? You seem to be envious and jealous of the fact that I am generous." And then Jesus tops it off and hits us hard with that statement: "The last will be first, and the first will be last." And his point being to us, no matter when we come, no matter when we come to Jesus Christ, the payment is the same, and the payment is generous. He gives us life through Jesus Christ. And so in this season of Christmas, when we are often prompted in our hearts of the importance of generosity, that certainly is a godly character, and that we should encourage one another in being generous. We would never want the Lord to turn to us and say, "What's wrong with you? Are you envious of me because I am generous?" The Lord is the epitome of generosity, the gift that he has given to us freely by his own grace. None of us deserve. That's the definition of a gift in the first place. He has given to us, and he has given to us generously, and we know that he came at Christmas so that he could die on the cross and rise again, and that he rules and reigns for eternity. And he invites us to come to receive the gift so that we too might live for eternity. Well, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're having a great time preparing for Christmas. You are most welcome and invited to come be part of our Christmas party on December 18th at 4 o'clock here at Gary Baptist Church. I'd love for you to come, and we'll have a great time together as we celebrate what Jesus Christ has done. As well, we have our regular worship service on Sunday, December 18th at 10 a.m. Please come join us. We're planning a Christmas Eve worship service on December 24th, of course. That's a Saturday evening at 6:30, right here here at Gary Baptist Church. And on Christmas Sunday morning at 10 a.m., we'll have our regular worship service, a time of joy and celebrating. And so I hope you join with us Christmas Day at 10 a.m. As we worship together and honor and glorify our great King, Jesus Christ. Hope you're having a great day. God bless you.